thing. There we go. Sorry, it's a bit squeaky. So the issue is now I can't hear the music, but I'm gonna shut up for a minute and look at the meter and see if it's oh, it's really low, isn't it? Okay, so that's where I am, and that's the music. All right, I think visually I have confirmed that I'm speaking over the audio. I'm still having the Windows Server issue on Mac OS. If anyone can tell me how to fix that, it'd be great. CPU is at 76% just for the Windows Server. Apparently, everyone's upset with the Windows Server. It happens enough to where people actually moan about it a lot. But hey, nothing I can do about it right now. It will probably cause things to crash later. We'll just deal with it when that happens. I turned off a few things. Recommended turn off reduce motion and some other things I turned off, but I don't see that helping. It's still at 76%, but last time it was at 100 and something when it crashed. So maybe this is an improvement. We shall see what we shall see. Hey, Nate. Oh, now it's up to 82%. Whenever I move anything, it goes absolutely bonkers. Yeah, dude. Hey, you need some sun if your butt is white. That's go out and get some. I'm not suggesting high silver. I'm not suggesting that you go like to a nudist camp, but kind of sort of need to get some sun, my friend. Alrighty. So I'm gonna take one final look. Okay, is that 75%, 79? Whenever I switch windows, that's when it goes bonkers. Okay, we're gonna close this app. We're gonna ignore the Windows server, and that's it. We're just gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it and hope it goes away, dude. How the heck do you get your butt not white without going to the beach? Oof. Yeah. So hi guys. But all right. So as usual. Hold on a second. As usual, with my big mouth without thinking. How's it going? Thoughts. All right. So, come on, I did a thing. Come on, Morph, you did a thing. No, no. Come on. Nope. Oh wait, that might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, I know why. I know why it's not working. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That might work. Let's see if it works. Oh no! It didn't work. I forgot my own shortcuts. So we have notes. Notes works, right? Doesn't that work? That's okay. That works. Then we have links, right? Links works. Show? No, we don't want all the show notes. We want something else. Show. No. I don't even know what that is. Show front. Show font. Okay. Notes? No. No. Oh. I know what it is. Topics. Ha. Ha 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 ha. 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 You know what? You should like name the alias the same as the thing that you want to talk about because it's titles, but I made it topics. I have no idea. Okay. So here's today's topics. We have break beat kings is what we're listening to right now. Then we have the classic, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad both you guys are here. Tabs versus spaces. Then we have some livery photos and some scape photos and something about James Doohan, Scotty on Star Trek, and some photo stuff, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. So let's go to links. All right, that means a random space somewhere. No? No, 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 no random spaces. It breaks every now and again, and I don't know why. Why have you broken? What are you unhappy with? Why are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy? See, there it is. See, there it is. Holy war. Hey, Vagabond. Holy war already. Oh, dude, Nano. See? See, so that's why we're going to talk about why doesn't links work? Why is it broken? What have I done now? It's right there. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. It might be. Hold on. It might have to be that instead. Hold on. Hey, stop judging. Ha! Yes. Okay, so let's just get straight to Holy Wars. This is a YouTube video. Well, first, we're listening to, oh, doggone it, something Breakbeat Kings. This is a link to their Apple page, something or the other. Now let's get straight to the Holy Wars. This video is great. It's for you guys. It's for you, Silver. I guess, Vagabond, I'm going to assume it's for you too. But this whole thing, it totally sums up marriage and relationships. Because my wife and I have had some holy wars over the dumbest things. The dumbest things ever. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't open that because it might crash everything. Okay, we're not opening that. It either takes you to a YouTube channel or my my tweet. Unsure. I guess I'll check it out. No, because that'll break everything. Okay. Such a good video. It's such a good. So, my wife and I, aka Midnight Chef, middle daughter. I think we were arguing over if we were gonna tuck the shirt in or leave it out. Like she was wearing this little skirt thing, and then she had a little t-shirt thing for a blouse, and we were both like, no, whatever she wanted to do, I said it made us look poor, and whatever I wanted to do, she said it made us look poor in Japan, and we just had this huge fight over nothing. I can't even remember which way was which. Like if it was in, that made you look poor, or out, that made you look poor. It was ridiculous. We had a fight in the parking lot. I bet you she doesn't even remember the argument. You remember that argument? She doesn't even remember. That's how dumb it is. Holy wars are dumb. I remember because it was so ridiculous. And we were right in front of the apartment. We had just walked out and we were having this dumb argument over nothing. And I'm asking myself, why are we fighting over this? So I hope that takes you to the tweet. Because I have some things like GIF versus GIF. I don't care what the creator says. I'm not saying GIF. I don't care. See? Dumb. Why can't we just all get along? Because we're human. Tabs versus faces. I'm not enough of a program to have a final word on this, but I'd rather just hit tab. But then some people say, oh. Oh. So, the tab versus spaces, for me, it's just, I don't want to hit the space bar 4 times. Now, sometimes people say, well, tab doesn't give you the right number. So, I think, I don't know what the solution is to this. But anyway, holy war, right? GIF versus GIF, tabs versus spaces. Oh, what are some other great holy wars? Canon versus Nikon. Yes, go ahead. See, there's all, see? Yes, please. Exactly. See, that's the solution. I only press tab, but it adds 4 spaces. I like that solution. I totally like that solution. That's a fix I can get behind. It's like, okay, hey, no matter what you want to do, everyone can be happy. People who want to hit tab can hit tab, and then people who want 4 spaces will get 4 spaces by hitting tab. Problem solved. Tab gang. So tab for spaces is a moot point. It is, but even if it is a moot point, people will still take a stand on anything. What? What's up, McCroat? So, here we are. Holy wars. I'm quite sure McCroat, new father, married for, I don't know how long you've been married for. I'm quite sure you and your wife have had some holy wars over dumb things. No, the bread goes on the second shelf in the cabinet and not in the refrigerator. What do you mean bread goes in the freezer? I'm quite sure it goes back to work. 4 spaces for life, see? I'm so glad I picked this topic. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh. Dude, she opens up a new packet of toast bread when there are 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's unacceptable. Oh my God. I used the miso soup bowls to make pudding one time. I thought my life was. Oh yeah, that sounds like a crime. Yeah, you're in trouble. Vagabond. Yeah. Oh. McCraw, there's either a tweet. I don't know if this goes to a tweet, my tweet, or the actual YouTube video that's attached to the tweet. But there it is. Oh my God. Okay, so I get in trouble for, I don't know if I would say get in trouble. Okay, to be dramatic. This is not actually the case, but to be dramatic, I have a problem with separating my garbage sometimes, right? Because the city that we're in is not really clear on like where plastic goes. It's very, very vague. Like, I want to understand, did I commit a cultural crime? Yes. Yes, Japan life struggle. I know. So in the city Vagabond, Silver and I actually stumbled across something the other day about lights or bells. Like where he lives in Chiba, you don't need a bell on your bicycle. But apparently, because he does research, because he's smart like that, apparently in Tokyo you have to have a bell. But in Chiba you don't on your bicycle, right? So the rule shifting. When the rules shift, we need consistency, right? Oh, I can't even tell you the dumb things I've done here, Vagabond. Okay. So yeah, I struggle with the garbage. That's because, and Midnight Chef, aka my wife, said to me, she's not even sure because the webpage is not clear about what goes where. Right? And to complicate the matter, funny thing, I mean, right on the border between Chiba and Tokyo, the hardest part for me was burnable. Like, good gosh, that item is not burnable at all. So which one do I abide to? The one that won't get you into trouble. So having a bell will keep you out of trouble on both sides, right? That's my solution for you, Silver. Just put a bell on. And then that way, if you're in Chiba, they go, oh, look, you're good. Look, you've gone one step beyond. Good for you. Good for you, right? And then if you're in Tokyo, it's like, that's right, you're following the law. So it's a win-win for you. Dori-san, Gomi police. Oh my God. Yeah. What's burnable, what's not burnable, what's plastic, what's not plastic. Some of the packages, if you look on them, Vagabond, they'll say the outside is paper or the outside is plastic. So you have to peel that off and put that in the plastic. But we don't know if it's recyclable or burnable, right? And if it's clean, it goes in one thing. And if it's dirty, it's a different thing. What constitutes dirty, right? Well, it has oil on it and you can't wash it off. It's all, I hate the vagueness of it. I see them looking out the window at night when dropping off the trash. Get a hobby. Get a hobby. How do you say get a hobby in Japanese? Find out how to say get a hobby and just shout at him. Go get a hobby. 2 in the morning, right? Oh my God. It's, nosy people. I would always wave to them. Good job. Yeah, it's like, oh, I see you. We have, um, get a hobby. Doesn't translate well. I know. So we have someone like that in our building, but she hates it. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. If people park downstairs, I mean, the minute you park, and if you leave your car unattended, shimi wa nan desu ka? Oh, there you go. Oh. Uh, um, Shenanigans as usual, Taivoka. So she would call the cops, and I think maybe 1 or 2 people that we know have gotten tickets, or the cops have turned up, and someone was ticketed. Unsure, but the cops would just start turning up because this one little nosy. What do you call them? What do you call those people? Nosy Nancy. Sorry for those of you named Nancy, and Nancy by nature. Sorry. Um, so we would tell people that would come to visit, like, just don't park down there. If you do leave someone in the car, don't leave the engine running, because that's even a greater crime according to this person. So if you park, particularly behind the building, that's when you would get caught out, right? Some people, man, are horrible. Get a life, get a hobby. Tanoshi desu ka? It's all right. Anyway, Holy Wars, garbage, separating garbage, and AKA, Midnight Chef, AKA my wife, her take on it is like, this is such a pain in the butt. And I'm sorry, I knew where I was going. So to make matters worse concerning the garbage, someone told her that, it just all gets dumped in the same hole anyway, or dumped in the same landfill or something, or burned the same way. I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen videos where they separate everything for different purposes, right? For recycling, for the rolls, like those we call them PET bottles. I don't know what you call them in the States. Those plastic bottles. PET, I think people say in Europe, they call them PET bottles here. I don't know what you call them in the States. So some of those are used for, like, when they resurface roads. But if it's in oil, if it's held, they look for the recycling, yeah. But if it's like an oil bottle, then I don't know if they can clean it out and it goes somewhere else. I don't know if when they say burn, we don't know if they mean by actual fire, someone just gets there with a flamethrower and burns the garbage, or they just throw a match down there. I have no idea. I made the assumption, probably wrong, that it's probably chemicals, right? They probably dump some chemicals or some powder in there that is basically melting or burning, like through chemical reaction, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I can't see them out there with gasoline cans just torching all the garbage. I am curious about how they do that. Okay. All right, sidetrack. Holy Wars. Pick a side. Then look at it from the other side. But stick to your side. But be reasonable. Try to come up with a friendly solution. Tabs versus spaces. Just have the tab key work as both. People want to put tabs, hit the tab key. They hit the tab. It puts in 4 spaces. And everyone's happy. Wait, what? Oh, so they actually do, like, with flame silver? They get out there? How do they even do that? Web interface. Can't tab. Moves on to the next control. What? Doesn't tab take you through the different, like, fields and... Like, you can just tab your way through the whole web page, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, right. Oh, there we go. I can't click that silver. I can't because I'm 99% sure if I fire up either Chrome or Safari, the computer's gonna have a freak out. And I don't want the Windows server blah 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 to crash midway through the stream. So, I can't because my phone is over there. How much would I pay for a building with a garbage chute? That's a good question. I want this garbage chute to come with cameras and mics so I can hear whatever I'm dumping. Too long, did I read? They burn it with fire. Excellent. All right, they burn it with fire. I would pay an extra $15 a month. Just drop it down when you want to. No going data. Oh man, that could be dangerous. But I'm thinking how to sort it. Something that sorts it as it goes down, right? Like maybe by weight or chemical analysis as it goes down. This is metal. Clang, 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 clang. Yep, sounds like metal. It diverts it properly. That would be cool. Oh, you guys want to hear something disturbing? Speaking of garbage, there are few homes around this area that still have poop tanks. I don't know what to call them. I forget the technical term. It hasn't more a month rather than having to go down at 2 a.m. because I forgot. I always take my garbage at 2 a.m. after I stream. Septic tanks. Yeah, there are still some places that have septic tanks. And so every now and again, like I'll be walking down the street or cycling, and I was like, what is that vile smell? It's like, oh, someone's getting their septic tank dumped. This is, I mean, I'm not in downtown Tokyo, but still, this is not up in the mountains in the boonies. This is Tokyo. And there's still a few homes around here with septic tanks. Yeah, you do. I've noticed that, Silver, whenever you've talked about it. For the next day, it is. Yeah. Usually post-stream, before I go for my walk or ride, depending on how I feel, I take out garbage. Oh, I got sidetracked. Oh, the septic tank. Yeah, there's still a few places around here. It smells horrible, you guys. Absolutely dreadful. And it's just like, oh God, your eyes start watering. It's like, what is that smell? I don't know whose house it is. I've ridden around this entire neighborhood. I don't know who still has a septic tank. I can't figure it out because everything looks normal. Why would they opt to still have a septic tank? Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Hopefully I can find the truck and follow it one day, just so I'll know. All right. Right. So, we're gonna switch windows. That's probably gonna cause everything to go haywire. We're gonna go to File 2. And I think we're going to our first picture. And this is Tate's BMW M3 for the Morphula series that Vegeta has come up with, along with myself. Turns out this is a fantastic car to race in Gran Turismo Sport. Absolutely fantastic. I think Tate is on this kick of having the tear off, like it's a tear off type of thing. He has another livery with a similar theme. And that is here. Maybe. That link might possibly work. Unsure. Unsure, but there it is. That could be it. And then also one other thing from Tate. My numbering thing is a bit weird. Ignore it. And then here are his two Toyotas. Go ahead, say it. Say it, Volka. Say it. We'll wait for that to happen. Is that a Supra? Bruh, is that a Supra? It is indeed. And according to Tate, this Susan and Dixie. But I don't know who's Susan. I don't know which is Dixie, which is Susan. Unsure. That's okay. You can say it again. Is that a suit, bruh? So this is from Tate's Toyota, Susan and Dixie. But I don't know, because he hasn't written on there Susan or Dixie on the car somewhere. So good luck with that. All right. As a link to that. Oh, we got to go in order here. Okay. Before we get to the Japanese photos, Star Trek, Scotty, and I need to do the notes things. Hold on. You guys, what is mine? No, wrong window. Oh no, we're just saying the. Is that a Supra? We wanted you to say, is that a Supra? Ba 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 ba. Okay, so here I am. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get somewhere, and you heard me. Okay. Right. Okay. So Scotty from Star Trek. James Doohan was in World War II. There's a story there. Hey, McCroat, we're blaming Canada, which means we're blaming you. So apparently during World War II, I'm going to be very, very vague on details. So I didn't catch them all. James Doohan was in some battle. There were some Canadian on sentry duty or something or the other. This is blue on blue, right? This is blue on blue. And he was shot by an anxious, overexcited Canadian soldier. He was shot 6 times. 4 times in the leg, 1 time in the chest, and then once in his ring finger, and he is missing his ring finger. I never noticed. But apparently there are 3, if you look at the link, 3 or 4 times in Star Trek, you can see that he's missing his finger, but they hid it so that you never noticed he was missing his ring finger on his right hand, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that's a thing. Let's just totally blame McCroat right now. Didn't wear the red shirt on that day. I demand a recount of. Okay, we could take a recount as in recounting of the appendages lost, or a recounting of events. Which recount would you like? Both? Neither. The former or the latter? Words hard. You guys like how I've written my notes? Right? 6, 4 leg, 1 chest, 1 ring finger, so I wouldn't forget. Whichever one takes longer and is the most difficult to implement with any other kind of accuracy. You make a great politician, McCroat. Stop following American politics. That is not how things are supposed to work, okay? It's not supposed to work that way. It seems like every election there's a recount, right? They cheated. Nuh-uh. It's like little kids. You didn't count that one guy, Kevin, who lives down the street, whose postage stamp was a Christmas postage stamp from last year, and you said that made it invalid. But it wasn't about the stamp. It was about his 7s, his 4s look like 9s. You know, it just. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm in the wrong app again. Hold on. Okay. So let's clear that screen. Let's move on to I want a recount. Oh, you want a recount? A recount. No, no, no. I want a recount. I was the first who wanted a recount. That's it. That's exactly how it works. Poor lady has been at for. You mean how they demand them read alternate pages of a stimulus bill this evening? Yes. Yes. Because it serves a point. Everyone wins. We get entertainment, right? I know that's not what politics are meant to do. We get it's entertaining, but we also see how the system works, right? We immediately see how the system works because you assume you see a stimulus bill and it says, "Oh, it's for ABC." It's for oh, it is a delay. It's also it serves as delaying. It serves many purposes, but what you also see is that there's a lot of pork in those bills, man. There's so much. There's so much. It just these bills just contain one thing. Instead of like having a bunch of stuff hidden in there, it's like it only does this one thing. And we wouldn't have to deal with this, right? If people were on politicians, I'm telling you. See, we should all be dictators like me, right? Cult leaders. I only give you this if you give me this. Yeah, yeah. Just, and I know it's. I think I think they all. I think all governments are the same. I don't think it's one country, government, humans. Anytime you have humans, this is going to happen. Our local building board. No, we're not. We're not even the worst. Don't even try that. We're not the worst. Trust me. So our local, we have like 9 buildings. I live in public housing, and we have a committee that every year you have to rotate through. We can't even agree on simple things like if we're going to have a festival or not, or who's going to park. Not worse, better than most. Better than most. It's chaos. Even on our floor, there are only 9 units, and we can't agree on certain things between just 9 people. Yeah, who's going to pay for it, right? And that's where it all falls apart, really. Who's going to pay for it? So, yeah. Okay, let's get into politics. I don't want to discuss politics. Sorry I brought it up. It's my fault. My bad. This is on me. It's all my fault. Sorry. Let's back up. Let's move on to the next photo. Let's move on. Because we're not gonna win. This conversation, no one wins. No one wins, and it's my fault. I take the blame. I'm not even going to try to shift it to McCrew at this time. It's my fault. My fault. Okay. So. All right. Let's move on to. See, I've named something. That was dumb. Yeah. All right. So. We have escape photo. Okay, we're moving on to photos. Okay, all right. And that means we're on to photo number 3. This show is different from show notes show. This is show the image. I should change that alias to something better. That was a bad idea. I didn't think that out very, very well, did I? But we'll talk about that later. Now, the reason we have the 0004 so I know which episode, so I can find these things later. Moving on to image 3. Oh, okay. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. We're moving on to my old photos that I've taken over the years while in Japan. That's what we're moving on to next. Vagabond, Are you here for the first time? I meet a lot of people. And I'm not sure if I've seen your name before in the channel, in the stream, in chat. I'm trying to word. Wording is hard. So as you can probably figure out, I'm in Japan. I'm in Tokyo. Ex-military, stationed at Yokota Air Base. Way back in the late 20th century, I served my country. Basically, I just sat in the air-conditioned room, turned the screwdriver, dealt with stuff. Yeah. So. So wait, who are you? All right, Vagabond, come clean. All right, so okay, basically, okay. So here are some of my pictures from around that time, 2008, 9, 10, 12. Oh, CB. Hey, CB. Okay, got it, got it. So here we go. So this is Aki and Miho. Now, I forgot the name. I forgot their names. And a friend of mine, James, who is a programmer. Actually, he was with me when we were out there, and he remembered their names. And we were out there super early. This is Inokashira Park, which I've mentioned before. As one of, it's kind of a big, it's a big thing. Inokashira Park is a big thing of parks. It's the hangout. You have during the weekends, probably a big cut back now though. But people sell things or perform. There's a stage where performances take place every now and again. You can buy food, have a meal, sit in a boat on the lake, which they cleaned out, by the way. They emptied it out. It was disgusting. The number of bicycles that people chuck into that thing. Ugh. They cleaned it out. They refilled it. But it's like sort of the hub. It sits between the middle of nowhere, where I live, and beyond, and the big city. Is it in Nijusanku? No. So it sits between, like, with the special 23 districts and everyone else. It sits right in the middle of that, pretty much, from my point of view. And that's all that's important, which is my point of view. Not that silver guy who lives, like, in Chiba. His point of view, not important. He lives on the wrong side of the tracks. And that's my point of view. So they were just out. They were there before the crowds turned up. And they were ready with their Red Bull samples. Really, really cooperative. And as always, there is a bit of staging involved because most people don't know how to stand for a photograph. They don't know how to take a good photograph. Initially, they were standing too far apart. A, because they were nervous. I said, no, you guys, you got to get closer together. Right? And you don't want anything like covering your face. Can't say no to free Red Bull, right? And like stand together. And some of it is I'm actually talking as I'm starting to take the picture. So some of the reaction is them to me talking. I'm like, okay, you guys, I know you're nervous. Like, yeah, okay, just try to let's give me a smile, think about something happy. And I'll talk to them and say, okay, what would make you happy? Think about that thing. And I have them tell me about that thing, and I have them hold that thought in their head. And I say, okay, hold that thought in your head. Think about that. Look into the camera, and I point to the top where it says Canon. I said, look directly into the camera. Think that happy thought. And I'm just going to start shooting. And that's how a lot of times I get these reactions, right? You talk to the people. You say, think about something. Do you want to tell me what that is? And then we talk about it, and they get this sort of happy feeling, this glow about them. Yeah. And I don't know which is Aki, which is Miho, but the young lady in the background was definitely thinking a happy thought. I don't know what that thought is. If she told me, I don't remember. But whatever it is a good thought. And actually, she looks so relaxed and natural there. The young lady in the foreground, not so much. Not so much. But definitely a young lady in the background. She's relaxed. That's such a natural pose. The head fall to the side like that. It's such a natural posture. Yeah. All right. So that's Inokashira Park. That was shot with my Kiss X, possibly. Unsure. But it was a f2.0 35mm CB. That lens died. It died once. It was resurrected. And I think it died again. It's dead. And I don't think they sell it anymore. I'm so heartbroken. It was like my favorite freaking lens, man. Hey, what's up, Adam? So yeah, that lens is dead. F in the chat for the lens. Okay, that was what was that? 3? All right, we're going to 4 now. All right. All right, so here we are. Over the years, multiple. It's going pretty good. It's a Friday afternoon, coming up on lunch. So after this, I'm going to head out for lunch. Maybe with the Mrs. Midnight Chef. Unsure. Not sure what we're doing for lunch. Do you have lunch thoughts? Nope, she has no lunch thoughts, so we'll sort that out later. But anyway, how about yourself, Adam? So this is, I don't know if Cold Stone is still there, but this is the mall. There's this mall that was built about a 15 to 20 minute bicycle ride. Man, depends on how fast you pedal from my house. And part of the reason it was built was that the people way out, and they way out, no train stations. They have no train stations. They have nothing out there. And I think this was sort of built solely so that they would have something, and of course people would make a profit, right? And then there would be jobs and so on and so forth. But they opened up a Stone Cold ice cream, and the queue for this was, man, it went out, as all things do, outside the building, wrapped around. It was quite a wait. I don't know if it's still there. Is it Mizuho Mall? Is that what that's called? Or is that Diamond City? No, wait. Okay, it's gone. So I think I got the name wrong. Was it Mizuho Mall? Mizuho City. It was called Diamond City. Sorry, mislabeled, but it's gone. Stone Cold, that is. I don't remember. いや、もうないじゃない。後で確認する。Okay. So yeah, this is the staff, like right when they opened, they would sing. I guess they would sing and do things and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't think we had two locations, one at Diamond City Mall and then one at Tachikawa. I'll confirm if. You can see my focal point. I don't even know what I was focusing on. What's my focal point? Do you guys realize I've written it backwards? It's Cold Stone. I don't know why I wrote Stone. It's Cold Stone, but I've written Stone Cold. Oh, brilliant. Have I been called the wrong thing the whole time? It's in the foreground. Yeah, what was I focusing on? I don't think this is a full picture. I think Canva cropped it a bit. What is it? Why am I calling it Stone Cold? What's the wrestler's name? Cold Stone. This is in. The shops list. All right, there's only one Cold Stone. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I knew it. Oh, so there's only one location remaining near us in Tokyo, and that's way down in Shinjuku. So they didn't do so well. Thank you. So I'll have to fix that. There's one in Lalaport in where? There's one in Chiba? Lumine and Shinjuku? Yeah, that's the one that popped up. CB. Okay. So that's Stone Cold. Nope. Cold Stone. I can't. My brain just won't work any other way. Oh my god. Us in Odaiba? Okay. That's an excuse to visit Odaiba once things settle down. Oh, how funny. I can't, you guys. Even right now, my brain is totally scrambled. Cold Stone. Cold Stone. CS. Cold Stone, Cold Stone, Cold Stone. Wow, these. Have you ever eaten a cold stone? No, I've never eaten a cold stone. That's not going to work. I'm not going to remember it that way. Um, wow, this is the coldest stone I've ever slept on. There we go. There we go. Welcome. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the Fancy Coffee Club. Right, everyone? Welcome to the club. Thank you for joining the club, right? It's a cult. Uh, it's the Fancy Coffee Club for car enthusiasts, but also known as a cult. Or cult. Mango float beer. Oh, that sounds good. Hold on. Okay, let's move on. Also a weapon. Fancy Coffee Cult Club. Yep, we could be uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are you broken? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. I know why. Nope. Nope. Oh no. Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are going sideways. Why do I have two? Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, we have a link. I've broken it, you guys. I've broken it. Danger, danger. High voltage. Alright, that's the link to Stone Cold. Cold Stone, Cold Stone. Why? Why? Okay. Oh, I know why. It's mislabeled. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay, fixed it. Pretty Steve Austin. All right. Okay. I got it. Oh, they're named the same thing. Doggone it. Okay, I didn't fix it. Anyway, here we go. There we go. Moving on. All right. This is Bar Shinjuku. That's the name of this photo. And the reason I named it that because there is a platform with one of those special trains. It's a sort of long distance commuter train, so the seats face forward, and that's the particular platform. And I think this is the link. Oh God, I hope this works. That's the link to the actual photo on Flickr, and that's the conversation that we had. I'm going to risk. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. All right, we're going to risk. I don't remember the whole conversation. You guys can read it yourselves. The edgy one on the middle? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, bye. Oh, that's it. Yeah, we're going to get busted. Yeah, this was a great conversation. Yeah, that was good fun. That was a good day. So it's basically I just like, yeah, you guys are having fun. Can I get a shot? They're like, yeah, snap. And then they're like, oh man, we're gonna get so busted. And they're like, hey, there was no flash because I shoot. ISO was really high. It was like with my Kiss X Vagabond. And again with the 35 millimeter, I love that lens so much. And I showed them a picture afterward. And they're like, oh, nice. I said, hit them with the old Oscar-sama. They're like, thanks. Okay. Oh, the goatee guy? Yeah, I guess, yeah, you know what, for Japan, that is quite extreme. Man use pure terror? Okay. So, I shot this at ISO 800, 150th at 3.2 in camera black and white. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next number 5 photo. Good job, Morph. Good job. Oh, remember the name. And friends in the park. I know which lens had broken. Was it my camera or my lens? Something had to be repaired. Either a lens, maybe the Sigma lens I purchased. It was a Sigma lens. The 17 to 35 or something, or 17 to 24. HSM, blah, blah, blah. It had this make this horrible clicking sound, and I sent it in to be repaired. I'm pretty sure that was it. And I went out and decided we're going to test out the camera, you know, the lens. Was it? Oh man, I can't quite remember now. Something was broken. I had it sent out to be repaired. It came back. It was returned, and I went out to test whatever had been broken and repaired. And I ran across these friends playing in the park. They were having a great time. I approached them, was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" He's like, "Cool, I take those shots. We're actually having fun." And you know, they're like, "Yeah, cool." Hey, Queen Melody. I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And again, there's some orchestration here. So the first photo I took, or one of the many photos I took when they was in this posing like this, they were really far apart. There was no contact. That's okay, Melly. I saw your bicycle photos. Look like you guys had a good time. So, like, look, you guys, are you friends? They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, look at this photo. Look at all that space. You look like you hate each other. And they're like, oh my God, it does. Like, you've got to get close together. If you're with your friends, you have to be close together. There has to be some sort of physical contact, right? 2 points of contact. 2 points. Definitely the hips. Because if there's no contact at the hips, don't be weird, you guys. If there's no contact at the hips, it looks as if you don't like each other. So shoulder, hips. If you can get 3 head, shoulders, and hips, it's a great photo. Like a ladder. Yeah. Yeah. And so there was a bit of orchestration, and no silver. Hips. So this is the picture. But they were having a great time. And I love how cooperative people are, right? It's like, hey, let's take a picture. Sure. And that picture, they were playing frisbee and some other stuff. But this was the picture. Again, with a 35mm f2.5. Rest in peace. Best lens ever. Next to the fantastic plastic. Okay. And we're going to 6. Yes. And this park, this is not Inokashira Park. This is some park way downtown. I don't remember where. Somewhere in Shinjuku, maybe. What's the park everyone goes to near Shinjuku or Shibuya? Yeah, it might be Yoyogi Koen. It's so long ago, I don't quite remember. Okay. All right. Yes, it's probably Yoyogi. I get that feeling. So, I used to work, I'll spend a lot of time working downtown, teaching lessons. And this is Yoyogi Hachiman? Maybe that's a station called Yoyogi Hachiman. And this was a husband and wife curry restaurant run by a husband and wife. Curry shop run by a husband and wife. And this was back in 2008. They were in their 50s then. It's been quite a while. The last time I saw them, the husband had like a hernia, and he was like struggling to work. But I haven't been back in a while because the company I work for, they moved all of their offices out of Yoyogi Hachiman to some other area. So I haven't been back in quite a while. But I'd love to see what they're up to. But they're a great couple. Absolutely fantastic. I turned up every... I can't remember which day it was. It was a day where I had to go to Yoyogi Hachiman and then all the way out to Tsukushima? Tsukishima. I can never say that. There's so many words I can't say. Tsukishima. I hate that place. Because the name, I can't pronounce it properly. But yeah, it was a long day. Curry is never a bad option, right? So I don't remember what lens I shot this with. But if I knew I was going to be out taking pictures, either the 50 or the 35. But it seems really tight. So the odds are high that it's the 50, the fantastic plastic. Because that's fairly tight. It feels more like the 50 than the 35. I'm just looking at the picture trying to figure out. The 35 would be a bit wider. It wouldn't feel as tight. Yeah, that's probably the 50. Okay, not important. The curry was great. There were 2 tables, and then everything else was mainly for people who were in a hurry, like they're on their lunch break. It's a business area. People just come in, grab a curry, and you could sit and not talk to anyone. They had plugs for your computer, and all the chairs faced a wall. Like there was a bench attached to the wall, like a bar thing counter attached to the wall, and you just sit and you could ignore everyone and just eat and do your computer stuff. It was great. It's like I don't want to talk to anyone right now. And then there were tables for people who came in together, like 2 or 3 people that were coming together. It was fantastic. So that was the curry shop Kiki. But Yoyogi Hachiman is a very weird station. It's a lot of side roads. It has a shopping street, but then there are houses or living homes and apartment buildings like directly behind it. It's such a mishmash of people. Just mothers with their kids trying to get from like school to home or home to school, and then people who are there just kind of slightly touristy. People passing through from one area to another. A weird place. Okay, I think we're getting to the... Was that it? That could be it. Oh, no. We have one more. Okay. And the final image are the Rough Riders. And this is way out in a place called Ome. Probably more near Okutama or somewhere in between. And this will probably happen soon. Maybe this weekend as the weather gets better. I don't know if it's still there. It's called Kiki, Curry House Kiki. Yeah, the bikes are great, right? So these are just your average group of, I think it's closed right now. Oh, they seem to be up? Oh, they are up. All right, I have to check that out. I don't know what they are. I'm not very good at identifying. I just love photographing motorcycles. I have no idea what they are. I think the guy in the far right, that where the focus is in the right-hand side of the picture, that looks like an Enfield. I can't see what the other ones are. The Royal Enfield, the young ladies on the Royal Enfield, the guy back right that's kind of almost in focus is on an Enfield. I don't know what everyone else is riding. But there was this section of road basically what you'll see is like probably maybe this weekend you'll start seeing people out there. The curry does look so good, right? I wish I could get out there again. But yeah, we'll yeah, it's really good. It was really filling too. Super, super filling. Lots of curry. It's like the way mother used to make it. You know, big chunks of I would ask for the bigger chunks of carrot. So they were such a great couple. They are such a great couple. Sorry, shouldn't use past tense yet. Unsure. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Anyway, what you'll see is this. Maybe this weekend, because the weather's improving, you'll see people, they'll pull the covers off their bike, they'll start polishing and, you know, checking oil and making sure all the fluids are set up because they've been in storage during the winter, right? And that's how you know either if you see it on Friday, that means they're riding on Saturday because it looks like the weather's going to be nice. If you see it Saturday, it means they have time on Sunday. But yeah, locals will start pulling out their motorcycles, you know, uncovering them, dusting them off, right? Dusting the covers off first and working on their motorcycles here for the big group rides. And this is basically what motorcycling is like. Just a bunch of friends together. And it's all businessmen. Who knows what they do, right? Just a bunch of casuals. They're filthy casuals. That's what they are. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. We have to go back and talk about something else, but we'll loop back in a second. Yeah, it's always great seeing these groups out there just cycling, motorcycling, cyclists also. You see cyclist and motorcyclist down this same road in groups. All right, we need to loop back to 03. Okay, so the gentleman I was with, James, remembered who their names were. Aki and Miho. I don't know who's who. And James is a programmer here. He came over but James has a long history. You got to go read this page. But I met James years ago, and he's had apps on the App Store. He made a Japanese dictionary called Jisho. Then he had Jisho Touch, which was for your iPhone or your iPad. He had a countdown, I think, app. And now he works for a Japanese company, like not downtown somewhere. But yeah, he's quite the gentleman. And he proves the point. See, this is where I make mistakes in my life. He sat and he learned Japanese, and it opened up so many opportunities for him. So he works at a Japanese company, right? Doing the coding thing that he wants. He actually worked on the book and released a book on Python, I believe, in Japanese. Your future starts today. So his future started when he was young. He put apps on the App Store, learned how to program, picked up Japanese, and he has built a solid foundation, taking advantage of the tools that he has at hand and that he created for himself, and he has moved forward. Now, I'm doing the same thing here, actually, because I know basic bash, I know basic things, I understand command separate value files or whatever. I found a tool that lets me do all the things I want to do. So that's how I created my show here. It's like, what do I know? What do I have that I can create content for you guys? I got my photos, I got this computer, I kind of understand the terminal. Let's put it all together. So that's, and then photography comes from my mom. But that's the side jump. So yeah, James is quite the guy. Though he's much younger than myself, he's actually one of my heroes because he's done so much. He doesn't see it, but he's a definite success story. And he was the one that reminded me in the when I posted on Flickr that this was Aki and Miho, because I couldn't remember their names. All right. So we had the Breakbeat Kings. That's what we're listening to here. We We had our big argument, tabs versus spaces. I don't know if that leads to if this link leads to a tweet or the YouTube video itself. But there's that. Here's the royalty-free music, which I've sort of stuck with for the past 2 or 3 episodes because I'm lazy. I don't want to make another bit.ly link. So sue me. We have Tate's livery for the BMW that we're racing this coming up weekend, which Tyvoka mentioned. Then we have Susan and Dixie, also from Tate. It's escape photo. Bruh, is that a Supra? Is that a soup, bruh? And we have Scotty from Star Trek, who lost a finger during the war. Whatever you do, don't mention the war. And then we have Bar Shinjuku, which is a photo. There's a conversation about how I got the photograph. Hey, you caught a JP in. And that's it. That was the show. Confession. I had a whole different set of photos set up. On OSX, there's the Windows server. Some people have this issue, some people don't. There's a thing called Windows server, and every now and again, it just goes bonkers and it crashes. And it went bonkers. It went bonkers, and then it crashed. So I had to sit down and just come up with a whole different set because I knew what I had. If I had tried to get the same pictures again, I know how my mind works. If I had tried to find the same pictures and I had to retype the same thing again, my brain would say no. So I just picked another set of photos. The only ones that made it, Bar Shinjuku and the young ladies in the park. Those are only 2 from the original set. Everything else, I just picked something else. Like I can't. I hate repeating the same action. It drives me bonkers. It drives me absolutely bonkers. All right, we have an old face from Vagabond. What's up? Oh, I can tell you right now. I can see that the CPU is at 41%. I guarantee you the Windows server is going absolutely bonkers. Okay, we're going to check it out before we end the stream and see how bad it is. I'm going to say it's at 100%. And oh, it's not bad. It's only at 80%. It started off at 76%. Oh no, it's dropped down to 78. Okay, it's hanging in there. I don't know what else is eating up the CPU. Let's see, Twitch Studio 25. Twitch Studio Agent, which looks like it's running from, oh, I know what that is. Okay, 37%. Twitch Studio Helper is at 46. So the CPU is over 100% right now. 78% of it is the Windows server. I need to figure out how to get that under control. I could use top. And actually, when I first started, I just ran top on the screen. There we go. I forgot how to do it by CPU usage. So there we are. There it all is. Not that I understand any of it. Something just went bonkers. But it's not swapping, so that's good, right? So as long as it's not swapping, I think I'm good. All right. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it to the end. I'm considering this a success as long as I can back out or end the show before it crashes. I hope you guys have enjoyed your time here. And I will see you later this evening. I don't know if we're having Gran Turismo Sport or No Man's Sky. They patched No Man's Sky so we can actually name things now. Unsure. Unsure of what I'm going to do. I need to eat lunch. I want to go out and take photos, but it's like something in my soul is broken. I feel like something in my soul is broken. But we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, we're starting our afternoon. It's 12:51 p.m. And I will see everyone later on this evening for whatever we decide to play. Gran Turismo Sport, No Man's Sky. Probably won't be Destiny. But yeah, that's that. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope to see everyone later. Bye. Oh, we should raid someone, but I can't because I don't know how to pull up the screen so I can see who to raid. Can someone who's... Do we have someone we can raid? Like off the top of our head? Someone streaming that we know? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, no, no, no. And we just lost the music because I pulled up the dumb Twitch app. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, we're going to raid Hawk. We're going to raid Hawk? Let's go raid JD Max. Here we go. All right, off we go. On the raid. Hang on. See JD Max. He is running iRacing. IMSA, IMSA, IMSA. And away we go.